And interesting thing, I was looking at the Federal Aviation Administration website this morning, or this afternoon actually, starting around 11:30, 12 o'clock Eastern Time. And apparently the FAA websites may have been hacked, or possibly with all the people getting fired or somebody's taking revenge, the FAA official websites aren't working. When you go to FAA.gov, or at least when I did from Southwest Florida, it shows a warning that it's not secure, which obviously the government website should be secure. So it gives you a warning not to proceed. So I did not proceed. Earlier today, I tried to find, we had an air show here yesterday and today, and I wanted to find out how it was noted on the FAA website for pilots. And the FAA has a site called Temporary Flight Restrictions, TFR, that all pilots are required to go to before they fly. The idea is there are certain areas that pop up from time to time that you cannot fly to. Usually it's like a stadium sports event or a presidential event or some big government deal going on or convention. So there's areas you absolutely cannot fly through, and if you do, you are in big trouble. So pilots are required to find those out before you fly. Make sure you don't fly through one of those areas. So anyway, I was trying to find do that this morning and all afternoon, and the website shows error. Basically, it doesn't show any information. No matter what different website addresses you go to, it gives you the same page, which there's nothing there. So it's very peculiar and very dangerous, in fact, for pilots who want to avoid flying in restricted areas. Now, in Florida, we have one that's temporary. It's called temporary flight restriction over Disney World, which is not really temporary. It's been there for years. And why they still call it temporary flight restriction, I don't know. But anyway, most pilots who are familiar with the Florida area know about that one. So you wouldn't have to read about it because you already know you cannot fly over Disney World. They're the Space Center launches, rocket launches and stuff. You can't fly over there when they're launching. Generally, you want to stay away from there anyway. So anyway, it's quite a dangerous and a very unusual situation that, like I say, I cannot get to any of those pages. And I'm just presuming that nobody else can either. So if anybody wants to check out FAA.gov or look up TFR.FAA.gov, just see if you can get through to any FAA websites without going through that security message. Now, maybe you can get through if you go through that, but I don't want to risk going ahead if it says plainly it's not secure. So who knows what would happen if you go through that warning message. So anyway, just a little warning and a little observation that something very strange is going on at the FAA today. I don't know when it started or when it will end, but be glad to hear some comments from people who try to go to FAA.gov, that's the Federal Aviation Administration, and see if you can find any sites that go through to anything about the FAA. Very strange. So please send some comments and see what you have found out in your area. Maybe different areas you can get through. In Southwest Florida, I could not get through all day long. Okay, so let me know what you find out on FAA.gov. Apparently being hacked or not working or something very strange today, and dangerous for that matter for pilots.